Hello everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today we're going to launch a new mission, a new interplanetary mission, unmanned of course, to either Eve or Moho. Eve being the moon Gilly is our target. Moho, the planet, and possibly a landing. But regardless of which one I choose, which will be determined by which one I can figure out how to make an encounter with today, the first job is to get both these pieces into orbit. And I think that makes today an excellent time for a time-accelerated twin launch. So, in a second, you will see both ships launch to orbit with some music, and I'll see you in a couple moments in orbit whenever we attempt yet another docking. Be right back. Hello, hope you enjoyed the launch. That was a pair of some of my best launches to date, I think. And what's better, I'm in a slightly the booster pack is in slightly lower orbit and just behind the lander package. And so in one orbit we'll be only 36 kilometers apart and possibly getting closer. So what I'm going to do, our ascending node is less than half a degree apart. That was just about as good as it can get. I don't think that's enough of a difference in the ascending and descending to be worth fretting about, so I'll just let that half degree go. I would be interested to know if you guys think that's a mistake or not, but I'm going to let it go and hopefully I can work around it here. I am going to quick save right now, just in case. And what I am going to do is I'm going to just run a couple orbits here and see how much closer the two ships get. Probably the next intersect over here will be the one we want, but we'll know in just a minute. I will be just a second. All right, so I went around the planet 2 full orbits, tons of battery power, so no big deal there. And we have an intersect at 5.8 kilometers apart, which, I mean, jeepers, that's pretty amazing when you think about it. That is the epitome of good planning. Now all I need to do now is figure out what exactly I need to do to match the orbits so that these two don't get further apart when I get to that. Probably going to be slowing down relative to my target. But we'll find out. What I'm going to do, quick save right here so that I can undo any horrible mistakes I might make. But that is a pretty awesome. So this is the booster. This is what we're flying. And we're coming in low and slightly behind our target. But only ever so slightly. Wow. So yeah, what will happen is when we get to our point here, we will take the SAS off. Now what we need to do is find the retrograde marker. And do a quick burn, retro to target, I think. Where is it? Where are my markers? There it is. Alright, we've gone slightly, I have no idea. But this is the one we want because we need to slow ourselves down relative to our target, because if we slow down that means we're not getting further away from it, correct? Correct. Don't worry about this lower booster stage. It has its own, as you saw, it has its own computer controls and enough RCS left to get out of orbit. Here we go. Slow down. Slow down. There we go. And just keep following that retro marker. All right, we're almost there. 3, 4.2, 4.1. We're just trying to use up this tank because if we don't waste the upper stage RCS, I'll be a happy camper. Okay, we're almost there. It's starting to, our retro's starting to drift. Because all relative to our target, and our speed relative, our position and speed relative to our target is changing quite dramatically. So almost there. We want this as close to 0 as we can get it right now. Four, 3, 2, 1. Close enough. Okay. We'll be slightly closer at our next encounter and we can do a little bit more fine-tuning. We've still got enough juice left in this to make some good use out of it, so yeah, let's get ourselves to our next encounter here. And get ready to, yeah, burn a bit more retro here. I prefer watching from here. whenever I'm doing these little maneuvers. So I'd like to think that I'm getting a lot better at this whole process. I hope you guys agree. Heaven knows I've been working on this enough recently. Alright. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just a bit more. So we're trying to match orbits, so that means very fine. There we are. 0.1. Okay. That should do it. Though we should be able to start burning a little bit more retro to target here, since it would appear... Hold on, I fly from here? Yeah. Okay, it's getting a little confused, isn't it? Tiny little pulse of slow down. Just trying to use up that engine as much as possible. No sense in wasting huge amounts of useful fuel. Okay. 1.8. So, wait, intersect 2. So if we wait a full orbit, we will be nice and close. Okay, full orbit it is. Drift apart and we'll come back into a much, much closer orbit, which is kind of what we want anyway, so let's let that happen. Tons of juice, tons of battery. Within 1 kilometer is down to RCS scale maneuvers, so I think this might be an excellent place to get rid of this thing. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think so. Because that engine will be too powerful for my purposes at this stage. So let's turn on the battery, backup battery, turn on the probe core, turn on the RCS, turn on the RCS, decouple. We want this one. Away with ye. Get ourselves a nice bit of distance before we do our little rotation. We want no target. Come on, I want to... Come on, clear target. Ah. So let's see. So let's see. We want to clear this target. Unset. There we go. So if I go, yeah, there goes my apoapsis. So actually what I need to do is make use of that last pulse of engine power I've got to really pull this down. And tons of time before I have to do my next maneuver, so this is just me cleaning things up. All about being thorough here. And with any luck, all of our RCS will come out of that lower tank that can be detached and left behind. There we go. All right, done with that. Done with that little piece of crap. Okay. Quick save. And around to our next step. Hold on. I don't want that to trigger. This needs to be in a separate activation from these engines. All right, there goes our furthest position. And now here comes our close approach. And we are slowing down Which means my next one probably has to be a boost towards target. If we're going nice and slow relative to one another at this stage, then this needs to be a... Although a bit of matching is good. All right, RCS, give us a rotation. Actually, do the smart thing, Gord. Don't waste RCS. Precious RCS fuel. Because we can do, since we're doing this with RCS, now that it's much, much cheaper, we can prograde to target with, or retro to target by using this marker and the decelerate, like so. Nice, eh? Yeah, good. Important thing is this is pulling down our apoapsis there for our next orbit, which means we are getting closer to matching our orbits nicely. In retrospect, maybe a tiny pulse of engine fuel would have been nice here, and still could be. But as it is, we are getting close, close, close now to having our relative speeds locked down here. Especially because these numbers are starting to very closely resemble the apoapsis and periapsis of this ship. How are we doing on fuel here? Not bad. A little bit of waste, but almost there. And we're almost to the point where we'll be having to actually do a burn towards a... Let's see what we got here, actually. Come on, this is it. Yeah, looking good. Closer. 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 All right. This is it. It's time to match orbits. Which means now it's time to burn towards our target. Time to get our orbits close enough together to match. Okay. This is the part where hopefully our relative speeds there we are. Control from here. Set as target and point ourselves at the ship. Batteries are nice and solid on this guy, so no worries on that front. Hopefully we are getting closer to each other. Sure looks like it. So we're just going to try and point these more or less at one another. Lock it on. Right there. Excellent. All right, let's try and get a little... Okay, let's get those engines on. Whoops. That may not have been the... The question is, okay, I'm reducing that. Good. That's the important thing. As long as that number is dropping, we're doing this right. 3, 2... Okay. Okay, 1.9. Let's get that a little closer if we can. 1.7, 0.6, 1.5, 1.2, good stuff. Cool. Getting really close now. Okay, so we'll get there and we will slow down a bit. Obviously, I still missed a little on my target burns here. Not perfect, but not bad. Okay. Retro to target. Because yeah, I need to slow down now. Yeah. Let's just make sure that that's making this number. Yeah. Excellent. Just use a little bit of that engine power since I kind of screwed this up a little. Those are going down. Those are going down even more. Whoops. That's what I get for not turning my SAS on. Good. Almost matched. 3.8. 6.8. Come on. We can do better than this. We need to slow down relative to the target to maintain our current position relative to the target. All right. Time to burn towards the target. Let's stop chasing that. There we go. Excellent. But it's the right direction relative to my target. Okay, closer, closer, closer. We want this to be closer than our last encounter. And 6. 5 or 3. All right, we're close enough. We can just do this based on the system. Excellent. Okay, I think we're going to be okay now. Just let this get a little closer. Meter by meter by meter. And of course, you're not even remotely pointing at your target anymore. Oops. There we go. It's coming in hot, but not too hot. We'll do all of our adjustments from the other one. This is all we should have to do with this. Okay. And a nice spot for a quick save. And over to our other ship. Okay. Okay. Time to slow down a little. Because we don't want to go blasting by this thing. Is the thing that we are trying to avoid right now. Come on, SAS, stop fighting me. Come on. Oops, stop it. Right, I'm hitting the wrong keys to try and adjust. Don't mind me. Come on. Just a little over, down, over, over. Not as well as good as I would have hoped for, but not bad. I think I may have squandered my mark there a bit. And then get this on the mark. Slow her down a little more. Whole idea being that we don't blast past this thing. We want to just go right through it. Which is what this, I think I understand what we're trying to do here by keeping these all sort of stacked the way they are. Okay. Make sure we're still more or less facing in the right direction. Off just a little bit here, that's okay. Okay. Looking good. All right, let's just time accelerate a little. Whoa. Because I don't want to be sitting here for the next 20 minutes trying to do this. Okay, looking good. Slow down a bit more. A little time warping to get us a little closer. We're going 1 meter per second and it's 100 meters away. Now it's only 70 meters away. Slow down a little. Not even a question of impatience here. It's really just a question of we should be fine. Got lots of time to do this right. But you guys have lots of time to not watch. And I'd hate to have that happen. So let's try and keep this interesting. Okay. Slowing down. 40 meters to go. Over to the target. Little rotation. Get you towards the mark. Come on, lock it on. Lock it on. Okay, over to this one. Beautiful. Looks good. Okay, we want to be going as slow as possible when we get there. Set as target. Control from here. Whoa. Set as target. Oh, phew, that scared me for a second. 1 meter per 0.1 meters per second. Oh, just a little faster than that. It's just about as good as it's going to get. Fine controls on. There we are. Okay. Patience is the name of the game right now. With only 24 meters left. We just don't want to accidentally start. Okay, let's turn the SAS off on this one. And get ready to turn it off on this one. Only less than 20 meters to go. Double launch and a docking. That's going to be a pretty good episode. It's a lot of work running a space program, I tell you. These missions do not take a short amount of time to run. Been at this for about hour and a half so far tonight. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. Got to keep going towards the ship. That was almost a reversal right there. Okay. Getting ready for probable, maybe success. Getting ready to turn the SAS off because that always fights with the okay. Come on, guys. We're going less than a tenth of a meter per second. Target. Come on. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Whoa, whoops, that was the wrong button. That was almost a disaster right there. Okay. Come on. How close? Oh, wow, look at that. So close. Yes, 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 yes. Do it, do it, do it. No. No, come on. You guys can do it. You can do it. Oh. It's so derpy. So, yes! Another successful maneuver to put a booster onto our ship. Rock on. Now, we just have to wait for our window. Let's see if either of these are in window right now. Does not look like it. Eva's, well, actually, is it? Let me see. I can't remember if it's sunrise or sunset to depart, but I think I might have that backwards. Yeah, that's the outwards burn, so yeah, it's the other side. It's okay. I'm good. Dang! Well, I guess we're going to Eve. That's pretty good. We can work with that. Let me see. If I target at closest approach, we're going to arrive too early. So if I wait and orbit a very small amount of time from the looks of it. Yeah, if I arrive there before it, yeah, I need to arrive there. Let's see, is there anything I can do? Well, let me quick save and do some tweaking, and in the next episode we will burn to Eve. We're going to try and go to Gilly. And maybe if things go really well... No, there's no bloody way this thing can make it to the ground. Never mind. I don't have the seismic readings from Eve yet, but next time, another time. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.